Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Janelle and today's video will be an introduction to my project pan video. If you do like project pans, don't forget to like and subscribe. Helps my small channel out a lot and I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the video. And if you stay till the end and I have enough time, we will be going over a little Dollar Tree haul. So if you like looking at beauty stuff, I picked up a few things and wanted to show you guys. So let's go ahead and jump right in, and I will take pictures of all these products afterwards so we can keep track for next month. And I will be posting monthly updates on these 26 products that I want to finish up in the year 2026. Okay, so I'm going to apply this Bath & Body Works Cactus Blossom Ultimate Hydration Body Cream with shea butter and hyaluronic acid. My grandma gave me this little set for Christmas. So I'm going to apply just a little bit of lotion on my hands just so you guys aren't getting close-ups of my dry hands. Starting off with product number one, I have the e.l.f. Jelly Pop Dew Primer. I don't know why mine looks dirty. If I've never taken it out of the box, there's like sticky tape or something, as you can see there, but it's a brand new one. It's one I've been saving. I remember when they released it the first time, I tried it once, loved it, and then when they re-released it, I believe I picked up 2 backups, used up one, have one left. I'm not really a primer person anymore. I just apply like a hydrating moisturizer and I am good to go for the day. Put like foundation, concealer, everything over the top, and it looks beautiful and lasts all day with the setting spray. But I have this one, so why not use it? I'm going to slowly use up the primers that I have and just not buy any. But yeah, Jelly Pop Dew Primer. We're going to be applying this underneath our makeup every single time we do our makeup. Product number 2 that I will be trying to finish up is this Hourglass Veil Hydrating Skin Tint. I have mine in the shade number 5, and this one was given to me by Erin Nicole from Erin Nicole TV here on YouTube. So if you don't already watch her, go ahead and subscribe. She is a great YouTuber. I think she's done a project pan or 2 in the past. And she loves luxury beauty. So if you like Chanel, Dior, all that good stuff, she's always posting reviews, swatches, makeup tutorials, on that kind of stuff. So yeah, so she sent me a little care package with this and some other makeup. And I want to say 5, maybe it's just a smidge dark for me right now that it's like winter time. And it's not my favorite skin tint. My favorite one is actually one you can get off Amazon. It's like a fraction of the price. I want to say this one runs between like $10 and $15, and this one's called the Missha Perfect Cover BB Cream, and I teeter between 23, 25, and 27, I think it is. But yeah, this one I've used up a lot. I think this is like my 4th tube that I bought. And I will continue to repurchase. This one's just lightweight and beautiful on the skin. That's besides the point. This one is a little bit drier on my skin and just isn't as beautiful as the one I love. So Hourglass is expensive. It was a gift from a fellow YouTuber. I don't want this to go to waste, so I will definitely use this throughout the year. I feel like this will probably be used in the second half of the year. In the first half of the year, I really want to focus on another one, which leads me to my 3rd product, which is the Maybelline Super Stay. This is up to 30-hour Lumi Matte Foundation, and I have mine in the shade 128. It is the foundation that I'm wearing today. Not my favorite again. I want to say this is medium to full coverage, and it's a little bit more yellow, less orange. The Hourglass is a little bit more orangey. This one has more golden tones to it, and it's just it covers decently. It does have that like demi matte type feel with like a subtle shift glow, like a healthy glow when you move your face before you set it. I set mine today with another product that we're gonna pan and I will mention. And yeah, I feel like this one can kind of settle here, bunch up on my nose and separate, and then like sometimes ball up and peel on itself towards my drier spots down here on my cheeks, or lower half of my face. So yeah, I think when it was settled, it was like somewhere around here. Again, I'll take pictures and we will, you know, keep track of everything, but I want to use this up sooner than later just because it gets super hot here in Texas. Right now the weather's pretty nice. We're like in the 60s right now in January. So yeah, I want to use this up before the warmer months because this will not last in Texas heat. I'd rather just wear something completely matte for summer, but it's like a 7 out of 10. I think I bought this for like $10 or $15 on Amazon, so I'm not too worried about the money. It's just kind of sitting around in my collection, and again, I don't want to be wasteful. I want to use what I have, and then that'll kind of stop me from spending more money on another foundation when I have stuff I can be using. So we'll use up what we have and slowly replenish, just because I'm swamped in makeup. I own a lot, so kind of want to use what I have instead of spending more on more. I will purchase throughout the year, but the project plan is to be intentional and use what we have. So yeah, this one is our second base type product. Our fourth product will be this one right here. This is the Natasha Denona High Glam Concealer. I have mine in the shade YL. It's what's under my eyes. It kind of creases and just doesn't give me the type of coverage and finish that I enjoy. My favorite concealer is the Shark Tape. I can't even say it. The Tarte Shape Tape. That's just like my tried and true. This one also kind of has windowing sometimes. Let me see if I can look down the barrel. Not seeing anything right now, but again, we'll take pictures and see where we're at. I feel like there's still a lot on the walls. It's not gonna go down until I use this more. So I wanna be intentional and use that every day underneath my eye until it's done. It was a more expensive concealer, and of course I wanna get my money's worth. It's not terrible, it's just not my preferred. So next product here we have is our fifth product, and it's gonna be this Merit highlighter. It is their Day Glow Highlighting Balm in the shade Bounce. This is actually a rollover from last year. I tried to finish this off, I think like in a project, Partners in Cream project pan. So I'm gonna roll this all the way up, and this is how much left we have. So I feel like this one can be done in the first few months. I'm going to swatch this, and there you are there. I do have it on underneath. I don't like to wear it over the top because I feel like it'll break down the foundation. I like to set everything with powder, but this is underneath and then topped over with a powder highlighter. So that's number 5. Let's go ahead and start jumping into our cheek products, or more complexion products. Some are cream, liquid, some are powders. So this is the powder that I set everything. This is item number 6. It's the Prisme Libre 4-color loose powder, and this is in the shade 01 Mousseline Pastel. So it has white and blue, and then like a pink and green, to kind of like mix, or it's a purple, sorry. And it's supposed to like combat redness. I always just get the what is it, like Mussolini Rose or Rose Mussolini or something, the pink shade number, I don't know, 3 or something. I always get the pink one, but I think this one was on sale one time and I just wanted to try something different. So yeah, and I kind of like this because the pink one looks a little bit more glittery. I feel like this one is actually like the older formula, which is matte. So if they still have this one, oh, it does say mattifying and blurring. Okay, so this is still the mattifying version. I don't know if this is still available on Sephora. I got this one on Sephora, I don't know, maybe 6 or so months ago. So hopefully you can still find it if you're looking for a powder that's mattifying. I do like it. You have to kind of press it in more to get that green to go away. The pink one leaves like a subtle pink tint unless you like fully pat it in, and then, you know, absorbs fully into your skin and you won't see a pink tint. But yeah, this one's just like, green is just a little off-putting. Or if I wear, I don't know if it's like too orange of a foundation or something, this tends to make me like ashy. Hopefully I'm not coming across ashy to you guys. So yeah, this is our 6th product. Nothing too wrong with the finish or anything. This one's pretty full and I've used it maybe a full week now. So again, we would just take pictures. I think it'll probably be easier on the Givenchy part to keep track we can just like always put it this way, and then we'll slowly see it go lower. Speaking of Givenchy, I have another one of their powders. This is a Prisme Libre 4-color press powder, and it has a brush here, but I took it out because it falls out every time I open it. And I managed to hit pan on this one. I bought this and used it for like a straight month, and this is what we got. This is kind of like my everyday get ready powder in the mornings. When I'm in a rush, I use this just because the loose one could get a little messy, and this with the puff is beautiful. So it's the color that I love. This one also says mattifying and blurring, so I think they only sell the pink one in like this format, the loose one, in a glittery type formula, and I don't like that formula because it kind of like emphasizes a little bit of texture on the apples of my cheeks. But this one does not, so I really like this one. I would repurchase. This one only has 7 grams or 0.24 ounces, and this one has 0.35 ounces or 2.5 grams, so you actually get more with this. Oh, 4 times 2.5, which will equal the 0.35 ounces. Okay, so no, you get less product with this, more with this one. But I was able to hit pan so fast, and I feel like I don't waste product because it all goes onto my little puff and then onto my face. So yeah, here we are with this one. I feel like this is gonna be an easy one, and I will repurchase. I like having this compact in my makeup bag for getting ready quickly in the morning. Let's talk about our cream bronzer. I do want to finish the Makeup by Mario Soft Sculpt Transforming Skin Enhancer in the shade Light Medium. It is what I have on my cheeks today, forehead, a little bit around my nose, a little bit around the jawline, just everywhere that I would like bronzer, if you will. And yeah, it's more on the gray side. It's very balmy. I was able to hit pan maybe like after a month of use or something. So I feel like in a month or two, this can actually be gone because it's so like emollient. You pick up a lot on your brush and sponge easily. And then it's a very lightweight type of product and buildable type of product that you're not, you need a lot more. It's not as pigmented, which could be a good thing. You build it up to what you want on your face. So yeah, I feel like this one's gonna go faster. I was so surprised when I hit pan after like a month of owning it. And then this has a 12-month shelf life, and I want to say I've had it for like half a year. So it smells fine. I mean, I'm pretty sure it could last a little bit longer than the 12 months that is stated on the back, but I'm not gonna risk it. Let's try to use this bad boy up. It was expensive, and I really like Makeup by Mario, like creamy balmy products like this. They're just so good. He knows what he's doing. Kind of reminds me of the texture of the Patrick Tall ones. I just like these a little better, and it just gives your face like a natural glow and just makes you look so nice, especially before setting powder. Like I want to leave my face unset, but I live in Texas and I can't do that. But yeah, we will try to finish that guy up. Speaking of Makeup by Mario, here is our 9th product. This is the Soft Pop Plumping Blush Veil by Makeup by Mario, and this is in the shade Perfect Pink. And oh my god, look at that big size of a pan. I got this, I want to say either in, pretty sure in a Sephora Favorites kit. I got this shade and then like a darker one in another kit. But yeah, this is Perfect Pink. I prefer this shade over the darker pink shade that I have. And I wear it like every single time I know we're going out for dinner. We'll be taking photos. When I want to look my absolute best for like a night on the town, this is what I put on, and I get so many compliments on my makeup when I have this on. Sometimes I'll wear it to work, but there's another blush that I want to use for specifically work. I don't have this one on today. I have another blush, and we'll talk about that cream blush here in a second. But yeah, it's just, again, emollient, creamy, not too much. You can put on a ton, you're not gonna look clown-like, and then you can set it, it's gonna last all day, and then when your oils peek through, it kind of meshes with this, and it's like one with the skin, glossy and beautiful. But yeah, I definitely want to pan this, and then I'll probably work on the other shade just because the formula is that good, maybe alongside like an older blush so we can get like one old one new out. But yeah, absolutely love that product. So here is our 10th product. This is the ColourPop Disney Snow White Super Shock Blush pearlized finish in the shade Fair Enough. It used to have, I don't know, some type of little gold imprint here. I don't remember what it looked like. I think it was Snow White or something and some birds. But I don't have much of this either. And this is one that I tried to finish in 2025 and I was not successful. So I feel like we can attempt to do it again. I've been using it nonstop for like a week and I feel like we did make some progress. So I just get this more tapered brush like this and I'll like swirl it like this. And sometimes I see little chunks fly off because it's like a putty formula. So I guess it's kind of crumbling and getting old. I'll tap it off and then I'll swirl to kind of like buff in the pearls. And it gives me like a hot pink flush. And it's a little much, I will say. So I'll just go in with a little bit of concealer before setting this with a powder blush. And it works out well. So that's going to be my little routine for the next month. I think both of these blushes actually will be finished by the first update. I wear makeup pretty much at least 5 days a week, sometimes 6 or 7. And like, I'm not shy with my makeup. I put a liberal amount on, so I feel like it will be done. Let's talk about another powder blush, and then we'll mention the one powder bronzer. I forgot to mention that. So this one right here is going to be the Fantasy de Chanel, and this is their powder illuminating blush in, I guess it's called Fantasy de Chanel. It used to have, I think, a CC logo with like pearls or something. I can't really remember. And I want to say this came out a year or 2 ago, and I did a number on it. I was actually able to hit pan about a week ago or so. I've been working on all of these for a good like solid week, some longer. So we do have major pan. You can see that it says made in Italy, and then it has a number 2 on it. I don't know if you guys can see that, but yeah, I will definitely continue to wear this. This is the powder blush that I have on top. It does give me a nice little glow. I really like it. And I put this over the top of this, and then I buff it out with the highlighter, which I will speak about after I speak about the bronzer. Here's our 12th product. This is the Rêve de Camellia Powder Illuminator. And this one had a beautiful camellia flower and then a CC logo. I was able to remove the CC logo and use up almost half of this powder highlighter. It's so easy to use this. I'll kind of put a little bit more on. I don't know if I need more. I don't know if I'm coming across more matte or not. So I just put it on any type of brush, preferably something smaller, and just kind of really buff it out. A little bit on the apples of my cheek, above the eyebrow, down the bridge of my nose, and on the tip of my nose. A little bit on the chin for a healthy glow. And that's what I do every single day. It did take me a very long time to hit pan. Now I've really expanded that pan. Hopefully this pan will move further down and we can finish this bad boy off in 26. Just because Chanel is expensive and I don't want it to go to waste. There's an 18-month shelf life on there. And I don't know how long ago this came out, maybe a year or 2 ago. So we're either approaching the 18-month mark or we've surpassed it. I know powders can last a long time. Like, people own like MAC blushes for like 10 years and use them on their face with no problem. So I'm not too worried about the powder products, but I just want to have something to work on. Let's bounce back to the bronzer real quick. I don't know if I skipped over that yet. I think I did twice. This is the RMS Beauty Beach Walk Betty Redimension Hydra Bronzer, and I want to say about this about a year ago or so, and I was able to get a lot of the logo off. It said RMS inside the middle, I believe, with like some like sunray type of lines throughout it, and it's mostly buffed off. It is like a baked gelée formula, and it's super smooth. Doesn't have a smell or anything to it, and it gives you a healthy glow. So I feel like that's quite the theme. It's pulling red right now on me, but in person I feel like it's more of a grayish color, so I can get away with that more bronzer look. Hopefully I don't look ashy on camera. I think on my last video I did look super ashy and the angle was very high, so hopefully this angle is a lot more appeasing. So let me hop back to a highlighter and then we'll hop back to a blush. I feel like I'm doing everything out of order. So for highlighter, another highlighter that I want to work on is this Dior Backstage Glow Face Palette in 006 Celestial glow. I don't think I've had this a full year. I got it whenever it was released, and it comes with these pastel colors. I primarily use the white one. Sometimes I'll dip into the pink, and if I want a bright glow, the blue one does that. I don't really reach into the orange. I was using it a little bit on the eyes, but I feel with these palettes, it's like hit or miss. You might not like all of them. The white is for sure my favorite. If I'm going to dinner, I want to look my best. It's the same like that light pink Mario product. This is what I go to, and I get so many compliments. My photos come out so gorgeous with this on. It's this white shade, and it's just a very, very icy color. And I feel like I can use it up. I've used up a full white type of shade from Dior in the past out of a quad. So that is what we are going to attempt. If we don't finish it, it's okay. I'm not in a rush to. I love it. I don't want it to be finished because then I'll literally spend $40 or whatever that palette costs and get me another one. So let me hop back to blush real quick. Everything rubbed off. I think this one's called like True Pink or something. It's this Gucci blush right here. I don't know if this is holiday packaging or if this is what it always looks like. I want to say I got this around the holidays. But anyways, maybe like 2 years ago. And I've done a number on this one. This one is pan. It has pan in it. And this one is mattifying, blurring, just like sits so beautifully on the skin, isn't patchy, just like chef's kiss. This is what I want the Dior baby pink one, Rosy Glow, whatever blush to look like, but that one kind of patches up on me, at least the old formula, like the original formula did. I think they've reformulated it like twice since I purchased that, so maybe I'll have to pick that one back up, but I think I would probably purchase this one over that one. I'll give you a little swatchy swatch, and I don't wear this to work that often. I'll use the ColourPop one more, but this is something that I don't think has ever been in a project, but I organically was able to use a lot up. And yeah, I want this forever in my life. It's just so beautiful. I think it has a little bit of glitter in it because I used my finger that I swatched the Dior with, but it's actually a matte color. So yeah, absolutely beautiful. So next, let's hop into eyes real quick. For eyebrow gel, I do want to use up the Airbrow by Kosas. I've used up a lot of it. Not my favorite. My foundation will kind of ball up in my eyebrows because I'll just use this and this alone for work. Today, this is the only thing that I have in my brows. And then on my glam days, when I'm going out at night or something, I'll run a brow pencil, either ABH with Brow Wiz or the Precisely My Brow by Benefit, and some of this in it. So yeah, this one will slowly but surely be done. I prefer the Kofi. Kofi's my favorite, so I will repurchase Kofi after I finish I think this and some other brow gels that I have. So for eyeliner, the one that's in my upper and inner eyeliner, waterline, I'm sorry, I also use this to flick out a wing, is this Chantecaille Luster Glide eyeliner. And it's in the shade Earth, which is I think a gray greenish shade. Let me swatch it. Okay, it's more of a brown shade. Why is the top green? Okay, so it is more of a brown shade. It's so dark that it looks almost gray to me. You guys let me know what color you see. It's swatching brown, so we're gonna go with brown, and it does glide so easily. I got this in some type of beauty like bundle. I forgot which website I use, but just like how Sephora has Sephora favorites kits, there's different other sources that kind of have like their little bundles with different makeup, some being luxury. Chantecaille is luxury. This has a 24-month shelf life. I want to say I've owned this at least a year, so we need to get moving on it, and I've used it maybe 10 times or so before today, so we need to get a move on this. I don't wear eyeliner that much, but this one I feel like doesn't budge as much, and it does glide so easily, so I enjoy that. One that's kind of drying up on me is this Kofi eyeliner, and this is the Underline Kajal eyeliner in Cheeky, which is like a brown shade. This one I love the shade of, and it's like not too much. It's not really swatching. I'm having to really press down, and I'm not getting much, but I wore it yesterday to work. Kind of flicked out. I feel like I just need to break off a piece, but literally this is all we have left. I know for sure this will be done by next update, so I'm not gonna break off a piece just because it'll probably snap everything off. But usually if I had like a lot and it was dried out like that, it would just break the tip off and the next piece will be kind of warm. Maybe I'll try to melt it down with a lighter just on the tip to see if I can use up the remainder of that. But yeah, we're gonna have tons of empties. I feel like we're gonna have like 50 to 100 empties this year. What do you guys think? Because I feel like a lot of these products are almost done, and I can probably roll in some more products that are like almost done, mixed in with some new products. But now I think the only thing we have to jump into is lips and fragrance. So for lip liner, we're starting off with one lip liner. It is the lip liner that I'm wearing today. This is the, I don't know if the words rubbed off or if there just wasn't any words on here. Okay, I don't know the shade name, but this is Rare Beauty. I know that much, and I think I got this in a Sephora Favorites kit, and it's this brown color right here. And I don't want to roll this all up because I feel like it'll snap, but we're already doing it, so you know what, I'll just take a picture and do it because I feel like if I do it on camera, I'm totally gonna jinx myself. I want to say there's a substantial amount in there. I've been trying to pan this a little bit. I finished off another one of her lip liners that was more orangey and I didn't like it. These tend to smudge and don't stay down as good as some other lip liners like Charlotte Tilbury and Dior. So I will try to use up the lip liners in my collection and only purchase my tried and true, which are Charlotte Tilbury and Dior. So there, that's what we're working with. I think it's called Wise. I think the other one was Brave. I think this one was called Wise, but don't quote me on that. It's like a medium brown on the verge of chocolate, I want to say. And then the lipstick I have on with it is going to be this nude shade. The very tip is kind of broken and it's a MAC lipstick. This is the MAC lipstick in Blankety. It's their amplified cream lipstick, and I think Blankety I've owned for quite a few years, maybe 3 or 4. So I feel like this one's going to expire soon. Let me roll it down so I don't break it more. I'll try to give you a swatch. It's more of a cool tone pink. Sometimes comes off as concealery lips when you have a dark lip liner on. So that's the color there. And if it looks kind of warm on the lips, it's because I used this next product. And this is the Dior Lip Maximizer Hyaluronic Lip Plumper. And it's in the shade 016, which was like a limited edition bronze shade. And I've owned this maybe around the same time, like 3 or 4 years. Doesn't smell off. It smells like peppermint, and it's a bronzy shade, perfect for like summer. But since it's so low on product, I just want to finish it off now. I had to kind of scrape around the edges to get everything, so I will keep scraping, and I feel like that will be done by the next update, and we'll roll in another lip gloss. But for now, we have this more pigmented pink one, which is called it's the Let's Forget the Lip Filler Lip Plumping Line Smoothing Gloss, and this one's in the shade of Velvet, which is their famous like mauve shade. And I hate like when it comes out, it's like so stringy. The stopper doesn't take off enough. Let me swatch it. It's like this more mauve baby pink with like, I don't know, purple tint to it. And this one also looks pretty with that lip liner and the MAC lipstick. So when it's laying on its sides, there's windows. Right now there's a lot of gloopy gloss in there, so it'll probably be a few months. I'm starting to see some more windowing down here, so maybe like 2 or 3 months if I focus on that one. I have 2 more lipsticks to talk about. One is a pink shade, and I know I can finish this off because I use this kind of like a lip balm at home. And this one's like a 2000s pink. So it's this YSL Rouge Volupté Shine. This is the older packaging. I don't think they sell it in this packaging. Their new packaging is kind of uglier in my opinion. And it's kind of similar. I wish I would have swatched. Oh yeah, they're kind of close to next to each other. This is the YSL one. And it's kind of similar to the MAC one, which is this one above it. They're just swatched in different areas. So yeah, this one I just kind of apply it. It gets outside of my lip lines, so I don't really like to wear this out in public. but for home, slap it on, it's good. It smells like tamarind. And yeah, I have another one in another shade, so we'll probably work on that one this year as well. Another high-end product that we're gonna finish is gonna be this Rouge Allure Lustre lipstick. I did a review on this 3 or 4 years ago. Again, this makeup is getting old. And it's more of a berry red shade. I don't have the name on here. I think it's on here. It's like Rose Lustre or something. I don't remember. Allure Rose. I couldn't. Rose Invincible. I remember. It's Rose Invincible. It's very pigmented. This is all we have left. The other color I got was like a beige color and it was very sheer. So I feel like if I wear this every day, it could be done by hopefully the next update. So maybe I will prioritize this one for work and the nude one when we go out. Just because this will stay on my lips longer and leave a little tint behind. So if I don't have time to reapply as often at work, I still have something on my lips. Versus like the nude can kind of rub off easier when I'm like drinking water and stuff, and I may not have a chance to reapply it if I'm busy. So there's that one. Yeah, we'll try our best on that one. Last Chanel product we have is this Rouge Cocoa Gloss in 726. Sorry, I kicked my stand, so if the ring light is shifted, I'm sorry, the view looks different. But this Chanel gloss is in 726. I think it's Icy, and it's like a very light shade. 2000s baby pink or bubblegum pink is coming back in style, so I feel like this will be beautiful. When I swatch it, it's almost clear, but I feel like over the top of that really nude MAC lipstick and the very dark lip liner, it's gonna make a good contrast. So I have like lots of combinations I can work with here, and I feel like I'm gonna get use out of my older products, and then we can slowly like pan new ones in between. Final 2 products are going to be fragrance. So I did not finish my Versace Bright Crystal. This is the Eau de Toilette instead of the Eau de Parfum. The Eau de Parfum smells a little different. And the Eau de Toilette obviously is like water-based instead of alcohol-based, so it doesn't last as long. I have the crystal part that goes on top of my car, but yeah, I have this much left. We almost finished it because I think this one was full when we brought it in for 2025, but 2026 will be the year that I use it up. This is like my 2015-2016 set, so it's very nostalgic to me, but I'm a big girl. I like other scents. The one behind me is Burberry Her. That one's like my new favorite. I like the Valentino. I have the coral one, and then I ran out of the. It's like a darker pink. It's like the more extreme extra version. I don't remember the name for it, but yeah, I like that one. It's like the original but just stronger. Slightly different notes, but yeah, I'm ready to leave this in the past. If someone gifts me one, if I get like a free sample, something like that, I will use them. But yeah, I want to leave this in the past, so we're gonna try to finish this in 2026 and move forward with life. I also am not a big fan of the 40 scent by Sol de Janeiro. This is how much we have left. This one also definitely will be done for the next update. But yeah, it has amber plum, vanilla, wood, and musk. It's just a little too dark feminine for me. I like light and sweet and bubbly. So yeah, I get these in kits all the time, so I'll use them up. But 48 is my preferred scent, and I love layering 48 over Her by Burberry. That was all the products that I want to pan for 2026. I hope you guys really enjoyed. I can't wait for the updates so I can show you guys and keep track. But I hope you guys are having an amazing, blessed new year. Please comment down below what you are project panning. Give this thumbs up if you do like project pan videos. And until next time, I'll see you all in my next video. Take care. Bye.